Hi guys, welcome back to TV Spoilers. Young and the Restless will reveal a dramatic revenge plan that will leave viewers stunned. Victoria will likely soon discover the whole mess about Billy. Victoria's revenge targets personal assets. Victoria Newman, not only protecting Newman Enterprises, also decides to take personal revenge on Billy Abbott and Phyllis Summers by targeting their personal assets or projects. Victoria uses her influence to freeze accounts or sabotage a new project of Billy's and tries to prevent Phyllis from getting any other business opportunities in Genoa City. This action, while considered protecting family, pushes her to the brink of morality and causes a deeper rift with those around her. Victoria Newman has never been the type to react instinctively and let things blow over like a short storm. In Genoa City, truly dangerous people don't yell, bang tables, or need a fiery display of revenge to prove their power. They simply sit back, calculate, and use the light leverage at the right time. And this time, with what's happening around Newman Enterprises resembling a prolonged siege, Victoria no longer wants to defend. She wants to make Billy Abbott and Phyllis Summers understand what it feels like to be silently strangled, a feeling she's endured for too long whenever her family empire is challenged, mocked, and drawn into power games that are half cooperative, half treasonous. The most dangerous thing isn't Victoria's decision to retaliate, but her belief that she's doing the right thing, that attacking Billy and Phyllis's personal lives is just a logical variation of protecting Newman. When the line between protection and punishment blurs, someone like Victoria won't stop at a lesson, but will go to the very end of the matter. The plan began quietly. Victoria didn't need to show up with an angry face or overt threats. She simply used Newman influence as a smoothly operating machine, unremovable phone calls, long-standing relationships, terms that could be interpreted unfavorably, delayed decisions wrapped in procedural formalities. For Billy, the blow was aimed directly at the new project he cherished, the one he saw as a lifeline to prove he wasn't just a troublemaker, that he could still create real value, still rebuild his life in his own way. When the cash flow tightened, when an account was frozen or placed under review, everything immediately became a labyrinth. Investors began to hesitate. Partners began asking uncomfortable questions. A project already fragile due to trust becomes even more so when that trust is eroded by ambiguity and delays. Billy sensed the anomaly not through clear evidence, but through a series of small details. Appointments rescheduled, signatures withheld, promises replaced with awaiting approval. Those things in Genoa City always smelled of a hidden hand. What made the blow to Billy so cruel was that it not only destroyed a plan, but also crushed the very hope he was clinging to. Billy was all too familiar with being seen as wrong, impulsive, untrustworthy. A new project, a new step, wasn't simply work. It was an opportunity to tell himself that he could change. And when that opportunity is sabotaged in an unspeakable way, Billy is dragged back into the very psychological abyss he's always fought to escape. The feeling that all his efforts are meaningless because there will always be someone stronger, colder, ready to crush him simply for daring to stand up. That feeling makes him restless. He begins to nitpick, trying to find the real reason, because if he doesn't find it, he'll go mad with helplessness. The deep divisions began to manifest in small things. A look from Nick that no longer trusts him, a question from Victor that carries a warning instead of support, a prolonged silence during family gatherings. Victoria gradually feels isolated, not because she lacks someone to stand by her, but because she realizes no one can truly stand by someone who is stepping into darkness, still calling it light. She remains proud, still strong, but this isolation is corrosive. It forced her to confront an agonizing question. If she protected Newman by becoming the harshest version of herself, would anyone want to be near her when the war was over? Ultimately, Victoria achieved her goal. Billy's project was severely hampered by invisible forces, forcing him to wallow in crisis instead of continuing his assault on Newman. Phyllis's opportunities were so limited that she couldn't easily spring back with a new plan, as if Genoa City had suddenly become cramped, airless, and without escape. Nate and Devin may soon bring some accusations against Victor, which could put Victoria in a difficult position. Victoria doesn't know how to react when she realizes things are spiraling out of control. Devin and Nate are in a crisis. When Nate discovers that Victoria knew about Victor's kidnapping of Lily and the twins of all this time, he will be furious that she kept it a secret. Christine will do her best to help Mariah prepare for her trial, while hoping she will abide by Abby's rules regarding Dominic. On our TV Spoilers channel, I always seek content inspiration for each video by compiling short video clips to analyze and offer my personal opinions. This channel specializes in analyzing, theorizing, and discussing plot points in the Young and the Restless series from the perspective of a longtime fan. Through this, viewers can gain deeper, more objective, and more interesting perspectives. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated on the latest news about the Young and the Restless.